Right then, welcome back to Binding of Isaac. It's been a month since last, and let's be honest, I have some apologising to do. It's been a year. It's been years of inconsistent. You just don't know when, you just don't know what I'm doing. I apologise for trying to shove down your throat content you didn't really want. I know why you're here. Isaac, I know why you're here. Maybe the other game, but we're not going to say that because I'm not doing it at the moment. And I must apologise profusely. It's been a long time of not knowing what it is I want to do, and you know, when it comes right down to it, what I've got to do is what you want to do, what you want to see, even. What you want me to do. That was the sentence. This was supposed to be really profound almost, in some fashion. Some down-to-earth apologization, and here I am falling over my words like a one-legged person at the hurdles. And we've got something offensive down in record time as well. So, welcome back to Isaac. You'll be looking forward to this nearly every other day. Let me know if you want to see more of this, or more of Gungeon, or more of... or any other roguelikes / lights, as I've figured out many years into my career of covering them, that apparently those are different things and not just a choice of saying it. But anyway, enough about that. Play the gosh darn framey game. I'll never understand how the menu has worse performance than the game itself when you can have a million himdy-doodles shooting off at the same time. Anyway, for the mod we're covering today, the community something or other mod that I've already forgotten, which I do need to turn everything else off for, might I remind myself. Not that I seem to be able to find it in this list. I figured I'd start again entirely for this. My win streak, when did that happen? Just to show off all the differences, yeah? I have no idea who Adam is. Oh... Here's those different stats you can go between. Isn't that lovely? So it would be more lovely if this wasn't on my screen. Ace. You could see the light leaving my eyes, couldn't you? You get it? There's a reflection on my second set. So, what's the one with more damage? Yes, that one, please. I do love one-shotting flies. Don't really want that, but at the same time, hey, I'm pretty now. Like my drag video. Except I wasn't pretty, I was horrifying. And an absolute wrecking ball to the drag community. What am I doing? Why did I just allow myself to get cornered by an obese man like that? It's like me going into a hole in mirrors. There was no escape from it. One of these days I'll stop being so self-deprecating. And I'll smile more. But I'm smiling now while making the jokes. Make you feel less bad about laughing. That's got to count for something. Bloody hell is that? Is that a cookie? The Jawbreaker. Cue the edit on any sound effects. This is the bit where my brain turns off because it's just Larry. What comments can you possibly make about Larry? Where'd that tooth come from? Is that my character by default? And did they just eat themselves to a fiery death? What on God's green shit did I just see? You know what I complain about charm tears? Really shouldn't have done, should I? Oh, that's cute. I have suddenly realized his lobotomized nature with the scar on his head. Maybe I could get away with all the inability to speak by saying I'm role-playing Adam? Method acting training course for the past several years. That's the story I've got to keep to. Oh, look. The secret room and a marked rock in the same one, and I still have no bomb. And another marked... Is this a piss take? Is this an actual running gag? Are you going to drop bombs? Am I going to cheat? I will cheat another marked rock. There's been a marked rock 3 rooms in a row, along with a secret room that I know where it is, and I have 0 bombs and have had 0 bombs since the... There's one. And I didn't shoot that into place. I had all the time in the world. I had a week's... And another one! I had a week's advance. Get it! Oh my god, I shot it farther away. I'm like a polka dot hold condom. Pricking useless. Here we go. Oh. Oh, well, that was the gamble that paid off. That is the, that's the 3 jackpots on the slot machine. That's the hitting the roulette wheel, big gamble, all money, no whammies! That one was breaking even, but you had a heart attack and a coronary halfway through, making you reassess your gambling addiction. I told you the secret room was there, by the way. This is the time when I run out of bombs? Really? Right now. Serious. For real. There are so many marked rocks, it borders on... ridiculousness, as does the mass suicide of these boys. What's the gimmick again when I change? Hey, you're supposed to be charmed! Charming that, turning on me! Arsehole. Really hoping to find some differences in this community overhaul mod, real lickety-split. Really am, because so far, haven't found a bloody thing. And this whole idea of, you know, not cheating and creating a new save file has kind of gone against the idea and intent of what I was looking for here, but at least I have Adam. That's the main change. Good old Pachite. God! Darn it. And I've also realized that because I have mods turned on for this mod for the first time without actually having played this character before, achievements are now disabled, meaning that I can't even unlock half of the achievements that were enabled from this mod. I have made a mess of this. What on earth is that? Box of wires, zabs... That is the last thing you should be doing with a box of wires, my boy. I assume I get hit, and shockingly enough, they will take contact damage. I was very wrong. I'm quite upset. Oh, there you go. Oh, it just rains thunder on it every now and then. By the way, I haven't even acknowledged. Do you like my jacket that I now wear when recording content? It makes me feel like I'm at work. I'm a big boy. 27 years old, and I just said that out loud. Pretty soon, I'll be out of nappies. And that's because, you know, of the current pandemic. I can't get out to get any more. You thought I wasn't going to need to wear them anymore? I verbally shit myself. Enough as it is. Counterfeit dollar, it's a secret. It's also a secret. Okay, so my luck went down, but I got more damage. And there's a counterfeit dollar, and then there's stitching together any bit of a note you can find that was down the settee in the dog chute. Jesus Christ, no wonder Max lost his head. My mother would be pissed if I lost that amount of money. Oh, I just realized I had 99 cents now as well. Didn't notice that. Glad I've got to die to get that. Yeah. Awesome. It's a fortune cookie. I can tell you what my fortune is. I'm fucked. It's as if the more rooms I load with this, the laggier it gets. Oh! Anyone knows why my Isaac appears to be getting just worse and worse performance the longer I play it in a short period of time, feel free to comment down below and let me know how to fix that. Although, considering the bulk recording I'll be doing, with any luck, if I've got a brain, I'll fix it before you've said it, but either way, I would like to know if you knew it wasn't just something that I was completely unaware of. And, you know, it's not something commonly known, and I'm an idiot. It's probably that. Just wanted to give myself a wooden spoon, so I moved a little bit quick to make it up for the fact that, you know, I just died and lost all that progress. Again, and again, and again, and again, and again, but at least we found some new bloody items. I'm good at this game. I'm really struggling with basic sentence forming at this point. Have I actually reverted to Babby? I'm like Benjamin Button in reverse. I peaked at age 18, and I've just been getting worse since. Oh, you bugger! What on God's green codsack is that? Enigma bombs, random bombs. I finally got bombs, and oh my God, I just realized I look gorgeous. I don't know why I like that so much. That looks amazing. That overhaul recoloring of Adam. He looks fabulous, darling. I love it. I'm sorry, but what is this? Isn't that from Afterbirth? I was about to say no, because it would have been hovering above my head and then stabbed me in the head in order to get the blood. I just got damaged for killing a dude. Is that what that was? Is that why it's your sacrifice? Soap? Trying to tell me to clean up my act and stop swearing so often and be a better example and role model for the kids? Quite frankly, if you're going to give me those stats, I don't feel like I want to. What on God's green earth is that? Is that a chunk of hush? Okay. Not understanding what Sticky Face did. I walked into them, they're not stuck to me. They're not glued. I don't know what Sticky Face does. Is that it? It's a random chance of just gassing out the whole room? Pretty good item. And this is a secret room, so pretty good cheat. And I forgot I had random bombs. Absolutely gorgeous. And this probably is going to hurt me. I couldn't have been more wrong, and I'm happy as hell for that. Now you're thinking, Brad, what are you going to do? Restock these items like you always do, you cheap, cheating, stupid piece of shit? Definitely. But Book of Virtues, reusable Holy Mantle as a usable book. I love it. I love it. This is the reason I'm doing this, alright? I want to show you as many of the new items as I goddamn can. This is for you. Book of Despair temporarily tears up. Well, I was going to ask what it did, and, well, now I know. My guess would have actually been, instead, looking at the flame, that it would have cast out a flame like the candle, but then I realized what's the point of that when the candle exists? It's me we're talking about here. You don't come here for intelligence, do you? Look at this. Look at this fancy chair. Look at me slouching forward. It's you. I hate myself. No, really. I saw random tears. Oh, okay, you've made me the, phobia thing. You've literally made me a living phobia. Thank you. I now have a phobia of myself. The old joke, I've got a phobia of my reflection because of my fat folds, is now translated into Isaac looking like this and having a fear of himself because he's literally a monster. I mean, seriously, if you're monstro and I'm monstrous, like, seriously, shouldn't we be in brothers in arms right now? What did I say? Shouldn't we be in? I didn't mean we should be in the war game. I meant we should be brothers in arms. Me and you versus Mother, and then Satan, and then Hush. Only in the opposite order, because I forgot how this game works, apparently. I guess it's not just me that has a short fuse these days. The game just blew its load all at once. By some combination of my likely rigid PC and a couple of mods that shouldn't have been on at the same time, I ended up creating the Community TNT mod package. Great! Well, that was a community mod package thing that was really goddamn good and I enjoyed it. I did my best to show you as many items as I could, and it's mainly the character thing with his unique item. I enjoyed that. That's a solid one. Let me know what you want to see next time. Let me know if you want to see more of this. I'll probably keep the mod on in the background as long as I can fix a stupid frame issue, which should likely be easy. It's just something I've forgotten about. So yeah, let me know what you want to see more of. All right, more Isaac? If you want to see some group Isaac, I've got some of that recorded. Let me know if you do. It's funny having people that are bad at the game even worse than me, which is saying something because I'm pretty bad right now. If it can get worse than that, you know, it's probably worth watching. Subscribe and hit that bell, please. And if you would you watch another? That would really help me. And maybe like this and tell your family about this utmost channel that is labeled TOG.